What up, y'all? It's your girl Babyzings, and today I am back with another fucking video for y'all. So welcome to my How to Be a Bad Bitch series, episode 1. This series is going to be bomb. It's going to be amazing, especially if you're a young teen going to adulthood like me. I want to help myself while I help others. So as I find out information about new things, I want to share with you guys. So episode 1 is going to be about how I got used to having little to no friends at all. So before I start this video, I just want to let you guys know that I do have a couple acquaintances. I just want to get that out there. Like, I'm not saying I have like literally no friends at all. Like, I have like 1 or 2, and if I like really count them out, I'm like, oh yeah, I know her, but she's not like my friend, you know? Like, it's no one like that. I have one best friend and he lives in New York, and so that's the only person that like really knows about me. Now that we got that out of the way, let's start into this video. So I'm gonna give you guys a little background of who I was growing up and how my social life worked out for me to where at the point where I am now. Grade school, like kindergarten up to grade school, I was really friendly. I was really nice and sweet. I did get bullied a little bit between grade school, but I was able to stand up for myself. When I got to 5th grade, I didn't really let myself get bullied anymore. My first encounter of having a fake friend happened when I was in 6th grade and I moved to Vegas. I always switched schools, so I never really had that childhood friend that everyone else really has, you know. That was never me. First grade came around and I did have a childhood friend that I knew since 4th grade and 5th grade, or between 4th and 5th grade, so she was like, you know, my childhood friend. And she had gotten a new best friend when we switched schools, which was fine, you know, like, I don't care. But when I reached out to her, her best friend went off on me and wanted to fight me for seeing her as a friend of mine. So that really like kind of brought me into the world of fakeness, because my friend didn't stand up for me. And I'm not saying she was supposed to, but she didn't say anything on that. She didn't message me or say sorry or nothing like that. So I just kind of unfriended her and went along my way. 6th grade comes along and I became like a hippie girl. I did get a little bit of teasing in 6th grade because I was different from society, but I didn't care, you know, like I was like, you know what, I'm myself, like I don't need to be anybody else. So 7th grade came around and people stopped hanging out with me because I lost my group of friends from 6th grade, and I was still going to the same school, but I lost all my friends. Like, you're really starting to grow up when you get to middle school. So when 7th grade came around and I didn't have much friends, it really took a toll on myself. Like, I was insecure and I thought that I needed to change. So I did change. Change is good though, but not if you're changing for other people. That's the 2 things that people get confused. So I was changing for other people. I wanted to be this popular girl, you know. I really, you know, it was so sad because I changed my style. I bought like these boots that were similar to Uggs, and I just tried too much, you know. Like, I kind of just washed my whole identity away and kind of wanted to become those people. In the summer of 7th grade going to 8th grade, I kind of researched a lot about my identity. I got to learn a lot about myself. I spent more time getting to know myself that summer. So when 8th grade came around, I really didn't give a fuck what anybody thought of me. Like, if you didn't like me, that's you. That's not my problem. I had that same personality up until 9th grade, until a tragic incident had happened. That's a story time for another video, probably way later down the line. But a tragic incident had happened, and it took a toll on my security. I became a really insecure person after that happened to me, and I just, like, you know, really saw all my friends different. Because when I told my best friend at the time, we were best friends since 6th grade, so when I told her at the time about what happened, she didn't really care. Her friends didn't really care, you know. I told all my friends, which were her friends. Nobody cared. And like, I'm not saying that people had to be like, oh my gosh, Zinga, like, are you okay, and baby me and things like that. Like, I'm not saying I expect that from anybody, but it really hurt me because I would have liked for somebody to ask me if I was okay. In 9th grade, you know, I let go of my friends. I cut off my best friend at the time for a minute, you know. I was like, you know what, I just need time on my own. I just need to be myself and just get away from these people. So I was kind of a loner in 9th grade. Didn't really make a problem for me though once I got to 10th grade, because I started making a new best friend. This new best friend I had, she was pretty chill, but once she left school, I didn't really have anyone to talk to, so I just stuck to my sisters, because like, who else, you know? And at this time I was secure. Like, I really had a lot of confidence. I still do. I met up with my best friend I knew from 6th grade all the way to 9th grade, the one I told you guys about earlier, and we reunited again, but we fell out after another happening. I really stopped caring about making friends probably when I got to 10th grade. I really didn't care no more. Like, I was like, okay, if this person's my friend, they're my friend, great. But if you're not my friend no more, I don't care. Like, I really stopped caring. And I'm gonna let you guys know exactly how you can do that too. I just wanted to get my story clear so you guys know that I've been through different backgrounds. I've had best friends, I've had no best friends, I've had depression, I've been bullied, so I've had these different cases. So I could definitely relate to anyone who's watching this video. I can't say I've been through every single thing that you've been through, but I can say I've been through a ton growing up through middle school, grade school, high school, all of that. I've definitely had my letdowns, okay? So the first thing I started to do was stick to myself. And sticking to myself helped me to know my value, my worth, and who I really was inside. Now, I'm not saying I never let these people back in, because I did let a couple people back in, but they only did me wrong again. So it really just made me decide, you know what, I don't care. Like, I'm sticking to myself. I'm not taking anyone back. No take backs at the store. No returns, bitch. Take your ass home, okay? Some key points that I think will really help you guys when it comes to getting used to having little to no friends, or getting used to being around yourself, is one big thing that I think everyone should do, whether you have good supportive friends or not. Everyone should be doing this, and that is spending time with yourself. Some people are so scared, but really just put your phone down for a day and write, you know, write in a journal. Write about what you did today. Go shopping. Take yourself out. Take yourself out to eat. Take yourself out to dance. Take yourself to the movies. Go hiking. Go jogging. Go running. Think about things you would like to do when you get older, or things you would like to do in your future lifetime. Just think about things like that and really spend time getting to know you, because once you know you, you really know that you only have you. You know what I mean? That's a lot of use, but at the end of the day, you really learn, like, wow, I only have myself from now on, so I'm really just going to stick to me because I love myself. You really learn to love yourself when you spend time with yourself. Now, some people may be thinking like, oh my gosh, how would I ever get to that point of spending time with myself? I can't even go shopping alone. I have to have a friend with me. I got you, sis. So when I first started being alone, I used to go shopping by myself a lot, and I felt so weird, like, oh my god, like, people are looking at me and they're like, oh my gosh, this girl has no friends. Nobody's thinking that about you. You're the only one thinking that because you're not used to it, so you feel like everyone's looking at you. But really, like, people just see you as, oh, that's just a girl going shopping, spending coin on herself, like a bad bitch. I used to wear earphones while I would go shopping because it would help me, like, feel like I had someone with me. I also used to call my ex on the phone while I would go shopping because it would make me feel like there was somebody next to me. But over time, I kind of got used to it, and I would just be like, you know what, I'm shopping, like, yes, oh, I'd be in the fitting room like, oh my god, I take a couple of selfies of myself, post it on Snapchat or the gram, you know what I'm saying? So you really get used to it over time. It's scary at first, but when you do it, you're like, wow, this is so easy. Eventually, you prefer to go shopping alone because that way you have more time with yourself and you don't have to go to this store or that store for your friend, or go grab this for your friend, let's go eat now. Oh, I'm not done shopping, but still, bitch, let's go eat. Like, you don't have to deal with that when you're shopping alone. You could just be like, okay, like, I'm gonna spend 2 hours here, 3 hours here, blah blah blah, then go eat. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If you have supportive family, spend more time with them. You know, like, really get to spend time with your sister, your brother, your uncle, your niece, or whoever, because they love you. And your family, if they support you, will never do you wrong. You know, like, those are the people you never let go. And don't take advantage of their time. You know, like, when they're there, spend time with them. Don't be like, oh, it's weird, my sister can't be my best friend. No. Let me tell you, honey, like, my real best friends are my sisters. Like, those are my only true best friends. Like, we hang out all the time because They'll never do me wrong. And I know that because I literally grew up with these girls from day one, literally. The third key point you could do is get a job. If you don't have a job yet, maybe make it full-time or start working more often or spend more time doing your homework. Okay, because when you really do that, you don't really think about, oh my god, I have no friends, or oh my god, I can't go out today. You don't think about that stuff while you're working or you have a job. You kind of have something to occupy yourself, and you also have something that builds your confidence because you know that you got that job yourself. You went to an interview, you got your bag, okay? That was all you. Nobody else. So that's why I suggest getting a job, because when I got a job, you know, I was like, man, I ain't got time for these motherfuckers. I ain't got time for these niggas or these girls. Like, bye. I don't got time for y'all. So yeah, definitely check into getting a job or spending more time on your homework if you're in high school. Another thing I want to say is still have fun, you know, like still, while you do this, don't ever think of things like, oh my gosh, like this has to be a depressing time for me to get rid of these people. Don't look at it that way, because at the end of the day, you came out the womb with just you, your mom, and your daddy's sperm. Like, I hate to put it that way, but those were the only 3 things that were needed to create you. So as you go along in your life, you only need yourself. You feed yourself. You walk. You take yourself here, you take yourself there, you know what I'm saying? So like, you don't need that person that's like hella toxic clinging onto you. You don't need them to move on. And say if you lose your best friend or whatever, who cares? You know, like the universe will never take away a toxic person without that being needed. Take that as a sign and be like, you know what, thank you universe for watching out for me. That was a bad person in my life. I don't need that motherfucker back. Let's be bad bitches and do things on our own. It's sad because I feel like a reason why people are scared to be alone is because they're not confident in themselves. And that's why it's a really, 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 really important key point to spend time on yourself and get to know you before you go and dedicate your life to other people. I'm talking boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, fucking, let's see, who else? Co-worker, boss, anybody that you have a relationship that is very toxic with you, don't be afraid to let them go. When you let them go, you are releasing yourself. You're releasing your stress. You're being free. You're becoming free when you let these people go, because now you don't have to worry about that burden on your chest. I really just wanted to get that video out there for you guys because I know I'm not the only one that struggles with this. I know there's other people out there that go through the same thing and are just going through it, and I'm here to tell you that everything will be okay. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed my little talk here, my talk session, stay tuned for episode 2. So if you want the sneak peek, look in the description box, girl. If you love this video, go ahead and like it. Like, and comment all the comments in the world. Say you love Zinga. Oh my god, I'm just kidding. But go ahead and comment, guys. Go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell so you can be part of this notification gang, because we really be coming with our TikToks, honey, on time. Okay, you guys so much. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what y'all thought of it, okay? Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.